If you took a picture, up at the point, right at Shark's Cove, people snorkeling at sunset, how many words could you use to describe that picture? 60,000, okay? Yes. The beauty, the power, the magic of video is it is a tool that we have to communicate immense amount of information in a very short time period. Our eyes are able to interpret the emotion, the history, the intensity, the backstory, all of this in just one picture. And you guys get 108 million pictures to work with. Now, if you're filming in slow motion, you get a few more frames. But don't do it. Don't go in slow motion. You only have 2 minutes. Don't do these slow motion. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's not what we're looking for, unless it's your business is slow motion. Okay, don't show it. So with that tool, with that power of communication, with all of these words of a video, what in the heck is your job? What do you want to communicate? At the end of that 2 minutes, at 1 minute and 59 seconds, what do you want to happen? What is your goal? You have a start, and you have the 2 minute end. What do you want here? What do you want? Anyway, yeah, shake it. What? Okay, that's going to happen in the video. But when the judges have finished watching your video and they are done, what do you want? Okay, an applause would be awesome. Some judge in Nebraska's just watching your video at 10 at night and they're just like, yeah, that was awesome. Oh, hot diggity magoo. I loved it. I'm in. Okay, applause would be a nice response. I would like that. Okay, let's put that up there. Applause. Okay, what else do you want? Yes?
So I want to see the impression that, I'm going to learn more about it.
Oh, you want a little more curiosity. You want some magnetism. You want them to want more. You want a taste in their mouth like, what, that's it? I need more. I got to meet these guys. I want to know everything. So what could we call that? Intense interest? Maybe just interest. You want them to be super interested. Okay, what else do you want at the end of this video, this 2 minutes? This magical 2-minute display of greatness, what do you want? Okay. You want a stinking vote for 10 golden stars, whatever it is, the highest vote, so that you get an email that says, moving on. M-O-V something, I-N-G. You are moving on. Okay? This is gold magoo. Okay, I'm interested, I applause, but the big thing you really want is you want to move on. You want to go to the next round so you have a chance at earning your $5,000 or $3,000 or $1,000. You want the judges to say, yes, holy crap, Avery, I see that passion. I understand her business. She's brilliant. She's obviously thought about this. She's prepared. I get it. It makes sense. So what don't you want? Oh, boredom. You don't want them to get to 1 minute and be like, what is happening? Okay? You don't want snooze buttons going here. Okay? What else don't you want? You don't, oh, I love that. You do not want them to be confused. So you don't want snoozing. You don't want, that is my least favorite, by the way. I get to the end of one of your guys' videos, and so many times I'm like, okay, I have no idea what the heck they were talking about. I have no clue what this business even is, let alone who in the heck would care. I don't know who their audience is. I don't know what problem they're solving. I don't know what their product or service even is. How can I vote for this person when I don't know what they are even selling, or what they're proposing, or what their business value is? Confusion, you guys, is a disaster at the end of a 2-minute video. What else don't you want? I think boredom and confusion are definite no-nos. What else don't you want? At the end of your 2-minute video, you're like, man, I really don't want what?
Lack of financials.
So that would be maybe some confusion. Okay? I've noticed a lot of these videos in the past, the students don't include any kind of business model that shows money, that shows a financial model. It costs this, or it requires this, and we are able to survive because we sell it for this. We can sustain our business. Whether it's a social venture, you know, like what you guys are doing, like how does it survive after 3 months? How do you eat? How does your family have food and shelter because of this business, even if it's a social entrepreneurship one? So Micaiah brings up a really good point with the financials. So many of the social venture ones that we've seen that don't make it on, which means you haven't seen them, you know, some very excited young student will have this great video of all them and their friends walking on the beach, and they're like, oh, I'm picking up plastic. Oh, I love picking up plastic on the beach. And they're like, we love cleaning beaches. Oh, and they're just so passionate and excited about cleaning beaches. And they're like, and our company is called The Beaches Are Clean in the World. And we're just like, oh, that's so wonderful. And then they're like, thank you. Huh. What a nice young lady. What a nice young man. Thank you for your service project, okay? What business is that? What are you doing with the plastic? How are you going to eat? You have to show us some kind of outcome. You can't just say, oh, I love cleaning the beaches, which is a great thing, but it has no business model. So you have to be able to show that in your video. Okay, you don't want the judges to be bored and confused. You want your 2 minutes to be very, very clear. Which means what? If you have 2 minutes to clearly articulate, communicate your business model, what does that mean about you? You have to know your business model. You have to know what it is, okay? So I'm just going to give you a few things to answer. I would start with either your who, your why, or your problem. Okay? With one of these is how I would start your video. Let me talk to you about the people that we are going to serve. We focus on single moms, like your business. We focus on humans who poop, okay? They're doing a poop business for humans, okay? It's an anti-splash thing in the toilet. Brilliant idea, okay? Nobody likes backsplash on a poop, okay? So that's their business idea. So you could start with the problem. Do you like going to, you could literally start sitting on a toilet in a nasty, horrible gas station bathroom. You're just sitting there and it's like, do you like getting backsplash in a gas station bathroom? Because I don't. Do you poop? I do. That's why we've created this solution, okay? That you want to just be very clear about who you serve and what your problem is. But if you just stood there saying that versus showing it, obviously don't have the toilet closed and be fully clothed, be very appropriate. But showing that versus just saying it communicates so much more. If you have a music business and you don't show me your instrument, you performing, you teaching. If you have a teaching business and you don't show me you teaching on Zoom and who your students are and what they are missing, if I don't know what problem you're solving, why people and who they are that would be interested in your business, then at the end of your thing, I'm like, well, I don't know who this is even for. I don't know who would be interested in this. And I definitely don't know why somebody would buy it, why somebody would pay for it. And then the big one, I loved what Abri said, why are you doing it? What is your purpose? Why do you want to do this business? Why is it so important to you? Why do you care about it? Because if I'm going to vote for you, I want to vote for somebody who cares about their business. Okay? So then talk about what the heck you are doing. So let me show you how we solve this poop problem, okay? This is what we do. This is how we do it. This is how we're going to make money. Then you've got the business side of it. Okay? Show them. Okay? Who the heck is your customer? This is your customer. We focus on serving these people, and this is how we're going to get to them. What's your marketing plan? How are you going to attract them? Okay? Even if you say, oh, my uncle owns a line of gas stations. My grandma owns a huge apartment complex. My business teacher knows the director of the airport security systems. And every airport has an average of 2,700 bathrooms. That's just weird. Okay, that was a very large number. Okay? My grandma owns Delta, and we're going to talk to her about getting them in every plane. The no splash button, whatever it is, you need to show them we have an in. This is how we're going to get to our customers. Oh, we're going to market through, so you can't just say we have an Instagram page. Man, that's nice. How are you going to get a customer to say, yeah, that's what I want. I'm in. If you don't have these things in your video, I'm, as a judge, would be like, I don't get it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they're going to make this work. Okay, so that was not part of my planned presentation. But in that 2 minutes, what's the most important part of your entire presentation, this 2-minute video? What's the most important part of the 2-minute video? Like the most valuable time in this 2-minute video?
Solution to the problem?
Okay, that's one thing that would be in it. I'm just saying, of the 120 seconds, okay, the end would be number 2. This last like 5 to 10 seconds is number 2 importance. The first 5 seconds, guys, maybe 10 max. Number 1 most important. Why? Why is that first 5 to 10 seconds the most important part of your... You what them? There's a hook. If I get on and there's just a black screen with some random voice in the background that I can't hear in the first 5 to 10 seconds, how interested am I in the rest of the video? These judges are normal people, okay? They're very busy people. And they're assigned to watch, up to 10 plus videos. How many did everyone watch last time?
More than 10.
It was like 20-something, 28. I swear I watched 60 of them. It was insane. So I think I had to watch 50. No, you promised me it would be 20. Then it was like 49. Okay, whatever it was, there's 30 people or something watching 30, 40, 50 videos. Do people get distracted? Do people have other things going on? Are people perfect at paying attention to everything? No. And so if the next most important, actually that might even be number 3, because the next 20 seconds might be number 2, because you have to get them drawn in. If you lose them here, it'll get to the end and they'll be like, oh yeah, I was watching a video, shoot, okay. Yeah, that one wasn't that great. And if you have 4 judges that watch your video that way, that is a bummer for you. Yeah, I'd say number 3 is this last call to action. What would you want to say in that last 5-10 seconds of your video? What would you want to say? How would you want to end? Nancy, what would you say? If you have 2 minutes, you're pitching to these judges in this 2-minute video.
I would do something that showed the passion that we have for the product or whatever.
100%. You have to show the passion. How? What were you going to say? Oh, well, yeah.
Say, what can I improve in my business idea? What can I improve?
Okay, not the time. That's humble, but you won't know who these judges are, and they don't have a place to give you any feedback. Okay? No. I love the humility of it, though. Passion, how?
Maybe I would say something like, see you in the second round.
Okay, you could go for the assumptive close. See you in round 2. Just kind of the cocky, the opposite, by the way. How can I improve? I'm the man. Okay, there's 2 extremes there. That might be a bit too bold, way too humble. Okay, what else could you do?
Well, I need you to make it happen.
You do, huh? You need me to vote for you. So what would you do?
Like, I would invite them to dig on my project and know more about it.
Okay, so show your passion, invite them to know more about it, or invite them to give you a great score, to get you into the next round, to vote for you. I really want to win. Okay, so here's the camera. I'm practicing right now, all right? Say, like Nancy said, I want you to know this business means everything to me. and I want to win this competition. Please vote for me. You say it like that, watching into the camera, no blinking, nothing, just totally, oh, I want this. Okay, you got to get eye level. That's actually a big thing. I'm practicing right now. You want eye level. You don't want to be, yes, I want this, looking up to them, or, oh, you give it to me. Okay, so you don't want to be looking down at them. You look right eye level. And you say it with all sincerity, and you can't go like this. Oh, yeah, please, please, vote for me. Okay, you can't be blinking McGuggenheim, blinking all the time. Because when somebody's blinking, it's like, they don't care. Okay, you can't be like, yes, here, vote for me. Okay, that doesn't show passion. It doesn't show care. You look straight into the camera and you say, this is so important. This is something that matters. And I want to make this happen. I want to win. Please vote for me. Maybe not so arrogant of, and I will win this thing, okay? Not Death Star, I'm taking you down. But ask, and ye shall receive. Ask them to vote for you. A call to action, show your passion. Use that last minute, because it's the last thing they'll remember. The minute they watch this last 5 to 10 seconds, they're going to vote. If somebody asks me, I'd really love you to vote as high as you can for my business, because this truly is an amazing business that will serve the people I care most about. Something that shows you care. Okay? What time am I supposed to be done? Because I haven't even talked about video yet. I'm joking. I've shared some thoughts on video. Nancy's like, what have you done? Okay. We have 5 minutes left?
5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, what? Okay, 7 minutes. You guys ready? Number 1, 2, 3. And there is a 4 and a 5, but we probably won't get there. Number 1, most important element to your video. The most important element, and if you've taken my marketing class and we've gone through the what, you need to know this. Most important is what? Huh? No, okay, yes, I love you guys. Thank you. Why and the customer? The why and the who? Yes! Okay, no, not this. Now we're talking tactically video. The quality of the video that they are seeing. What is the most important? The audio quality, yes. Sound, audio, the sound. Everybody be very quiet for 5 seconds. What do you hear? Stinking air conditioning is so loud, okay? Now, what do you hear? It's like, ooh, it's this crazy echo in here. Don't record your dang sound in this room. It's loud and it's wildly echoey, okay? Don't do it. Sound is huge. Some of these judges are old too, okay? So don't have your music way louder or even remotely as loud as your voice. Older people can't tell the difference between your voice and the music. And every time I've shown a video to some older person, when I was younger and made lots and lots and lots of videos, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it sounds perfect. And then we'd show all of our older people and they'd be like, I can't hear anything they're saying. All I hear is the music. And I'm like, what? And I heard that enough that the older you get, you cannot distinguish the voice from the music. Do not let your music overpower the message. Okay? So make sure your audio is clear. Now, who knows the absolute best place to record sound? Inside a nice car. They are designed, engineered to block out sound and to be a perfect recording studio. Now, if you are filming and you are talking into the camera, you obviously can't record your sound in a car. But if there's B-roll and you're not talking into the camera, which would be way better, find a place that has a very quiet room, that has really good natural lighting. Okay, because that's number 2 is light. Sound number 1, light number 2. Back to sound. Where are you not allowed to film your video and talk? Huh? Yes, you're definitely not allowed to film in the temple. Avery and I work on the Thursday night shift, so we don't want to see you there. Hi, my name's Jolly. I'm from the, no, that is not allowed. Okay, thank you. Yes, where else, based on sound, are you not allowed? Worst place on earth to film for sound. The beach, why? The howling wind and the waves are so loud. All I hear, you know how many students film their videos down on the beach because it's a beautiful place? And this is what I hear. And then I hear like, all I hear is the wind. And you can't turn it up because then it's just even more painful. Okay? If any of you film on the beach with a windstorm, I will be irate, okay? Terrible! Do not do it! You can't overcome the howling wind into the microphone. Even a mic like this, okay? Film in a quiet place that doesn't have howling wind. Now, number 2, light. I need to see one thing. When I'm looking at you, there's one massive thing I need to see. What is it? Okay, obviously your face. I want to see confidence, but there's actually something tactical. What is it, Ezra? Yes, I need to see your eyes, but what in your eyes? The what? The pupil. Yes, I want to see the pupil in your eye. I want to see the light of Christ coming out of your eyes. Yes, but what else do I need to see? What can I see in Sydney's eye right now, but I can't see in your eye? Now I can. It's called a key light. Okay, do you see a light in my eye? Now do you see a light in my eye? Now do you see it? No, but now you do. Why? Because literally there is a light in my eye. But if I'm down like this, there's no direct light coming into my eye. There is the magical essence of a key light. So if you're wearing a hat, you better have some kid standing under you reflecting from the sun with a big white paper so that it's giving you that light. There's a reflective light in your eye that helps you feel so much more passionate and powerful and just alive. The light of the body is the eye. Okay? I don't want to see dark eyes. I want to see the light, and preferably what light? What? Natural light comes from where? The sun. The sun. Yes. I literally want to see sunlight in your eye. Now, do I want you to be tearing and squinting? You're just like, okay, I don't want burning sensations. Okay, it's not direct sunlight. You guys, if you're standing here in the sun setting, it would be more like this. Okay? So there's shadows, there's beautiful light in your eyes. It's not this right into the sun as it's setting in your face. Then you're just no shadows, there's no form. You've got to have good shadowing, but the light in your eyes is key. I don't want a dark, scary, creepster McGee, no light in your eyes, hat on video, okay? as if you're talking into the camera. Now, if you're down working on the farm, great, have your hat on, that's real, okay? I don't know what that is, working on the farm, okay? That was, that was like hauling fish out of a bucket or something. Okay, but that's okay. But when you're talking into the camera, I need to see that light in your eyes. So number one, most important, sound. Number two, light. And can you get those two with a cell phone? Yes. You absolutely can. You don't need to go way outside of your comfort zone and learn how to use some high-tech, crazy camera. Or you could pay Truman $1,000 to do it for you, which that would cut into your $5,000, or your $1,000, or your nothing, and that would be a major bummer. Okay? So just use your dang cell phones. It's fine. Okay, number three, then it's the quality. Okay? Just don't have a blurry mess. The other thing, quality. How about this? You guys, one of my least favorite videos as well is when somebody's speaking. By the way, did you see how I did that? I literally picked up my phone and what did I do? I was wiping off my greasy hand grease on the lens. No matter what, before you film, you have to do something. You can't even do it like this. One layer, no. The grease still comes through. Fold your shirt in half so it's a double layer, then clean off your dang filthy smudge lenses. I don't want to see some smudge. I want to see a clean lens, okay? You know how many times I see somebody and they're like, hi, I'm just, and it's like just this fog? That's because of your hand grease on the lens. Clean off the dang lens. Okay, that's one. What was I going to say about it? Oh yeah, quality. Okay. Because we're going to be watching it on YouTube, you have to submit it on YouTube. Do you film this way or this way? Landscape. Okay, to see it wide side to side. That's the quote, okay? See it wide side to side. Hold it this way because if on YouTube you film it this way, all we have is black death on both sides. I don't like black death, okay? This way's way better. The other thing is, I don't want, okay, you stand up real quick. Okay, pretend that you're presenting. Sound is great here, okay. Okay, what if your friend is like, oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know how many times I'm like, did you get somebody in the Arctic to hold your camera? Goodness gracious, hold the dang thing still. Because I have almost vomited watching some of these videos. Because I'm just like, can you hold the thing still? I'm just watching like, I just get nauseous. It's disgusting, okay? Hold your camera still, for crying out loud. I don't want you running around. Hi, I'm Gina, okay? No, just talk into the camera. Even set it up on a book or something if your friend's, got the shaky hands, okay? Hold it still. The other thing is, don't tap on your screen and focus on the background so some seagull's in focus and they're just a blurry mess. Don't do that, okay? Have your quality of your film good and steady. I don't want to throw up, okay? I promise I will ding you if I vomit at the end of your 2 minutes. Okay, the other thing on sound, if you're filming with your phone, great for sound. This is where the audio comes in. Cup your hand like this when you're filming. What that does, everybody go like this really quick with both their hands. Create big Dumbo ears. Okay, now tell me, I'm not going to change the sound of the volume on my voice. Now take them away, and I'm just going to keep talking at the exact same voice. Now put them back, and then you can tell me, can you hear it any differently when you go like this? Yes, because it captures the audio. So when you do this to your phone, you are literally capturing a lot more audio going into the recorder. So if you have somebody Don't have them cover the dang sound. So many times I'm like, okay, start filming. It's like, you're literally covering the microphone. Get your hand off the dang mic. But if you go like this and you cup it, okay, so that you're not covering the mic, but you're creating a pocket to receive that audio, way better, all right? So that's another tip. Hold your phone still, get good audio. Quality of the video, obviously, this stuff is really important. Your message, what do you say? How do you say it? Where do you say it? But I'm going to go back to those words. If you have a product, show it. If you have a service, show it. If you show me what your product is rather than trying to explain it, you will save so much time in your video and you will communicate so much more effectively. Show me. Don't try and tell me what it is. You teach homeschool yoga. Instead of spending 30 minutes in your 2-minute video trying to explain what homeschool yoga is, just show you teaching 7 kids on my driveway. It's brilliant. Because I'm like, oh, homeschool yoga. Yeah, I get it. Okay, it took you literally a half a second to show me what it is. Then you have way more time. Instead of trying to tell me what it is, you've shown me. Now you talk about, wow, look at the entire audience that's growing. They're searching for good activities to help both mind and body and soul. We have a growing customer base. Since COVID, these numbers have been on the rise forever, and people have no solutions. I'm the perfect opportunity to serve them, and I love yoga, and I love teenagers, and it's my favorite thing in the whole world. You got to vote for me. Okay, now, I'm doing that very fast, but then you have time to communicate your whole message rather than take your whole 2 minutes to try and tell what the heck is homeschool yoga, if that's what you're doing. Okay? Show it. Use the power of video to show me. Okay. 8:02. 2 minutes over. Turn the time back over to you, our Grandmaster Eli. Thank you.
Thank you, Spencer.
Okay. Thank you. I'll come sit with you. So
Thank you again,
cool.
everybody, for coming to tonight's last workshop for Empower Your Dreams. Hope you guys